I am reading the new Catherine Cowles arc. I can't really say much because it is magical realism and it is really hard to talk about. I'm finished. I loved it. It's really, really good. I am very excited to get to these. It's a spider killing a fly. 101 things that need to be done. I'm really enjoying this Candy Saver series. Billionaire, enemies to lovers, forced proximity. If you're wanting a man that's just like dirty as mouth and like deg, I think there was just a little bit of depth lacking. I have started the big one. I'm so freaking nervous. My heart absolutely breaks for Magnolia in this. And I think that's a common critique that I have with I am reading the new Catherine Cowles arc, guys. I'm like 20-something% into it. I've got like, I'm gonna go on a hot girl walk in like 30 minutes. So I'm gonna read until 5 o'clock and then we'll see how it goes. So I'll update you in 30 minutes how I feel about this so far, but I have theories, I have suspicions, I don't know what to think, but I'm gonna read. I love Catherine Cowles. She can do no wrong in my eyes. Happy Wednesday, I'm awake. I did read a bit yesterday and then I sort of got into bed and read a bit more of, what is this book called? Fragile Sanctuary. Fragile Sanctuary, I think that's called. So I am kind of almost done. I'm up to chapter 40, so I don't have too much left, but I am really enjoying it. I think my thing is with Catherine Cowles books, the first book is always a lot of setup. So it's a lot to take in. I think a lot of the time you're more focused on what's going on rather than the romance, but I'm very intrigued to see where this goes. I have a few theories about what is going on. I think that there is an obvious theory, but I also don't know. We will see. I have about 3 or 4 suspects. My 4th suspect is kind of an obvious choice, and my 3rd suspect is kind of an obvious choice. What's going to happen? I'm very intrigued. I am going to the gym now to do a walk on the treadmill, an incline walk on the treadmill. So I'm going to finish Fragile Sanctuary while I'm there. Let me just check like what percentage I'm up to. So I'm up to chapter 40. I have 25% left to go. So let's see. I could finish it. I may not finish it. Let's see how we go. Guys, make sure you'll follow me on Goodreads if you're not. I spend a lot of time on my reviews. I try to update as close as possible to with the reviews to what I'm reading. I do have 2 reviews I need to write today. But I really like posting my reviews. It's just a bit of fun. But I know a lot of people don't love Goodreads, but it really is, as much as like it's a bit of a shitty interface, it's also the most user-friendly interface. I like that I kind of like its simplicity, so yeah. I'm gonna go to the gym now and I'll check in with you guys when I'm back from the gym with how I'm feeling about Fragile Sanctuary. Hopefully I finished it. We'll see how we go. I'm gonna do about a 30 to 45 minute walk, so let's see. Okay, I finished my work for the day. I've been to the gym, done all that. And I have finished Fragile Sanctuary and loved it. Absolutely loved it. I think it's going to get a 4.5, 4.75, probably a 4.75. I just was a little, I mean, this is on me. It's not a critique of the book. I was just a little bit triggered with the reveal because of everything that's been happening recently. I was just like, oh, I'm a bit taken aback. There's been a lot of like gender-based violence happening around Australia in the last like month, and a lot of discussion about it, not like as well. And I think it just kind of hit me and I was like, holy shit. And obviously like that's not a critique to Catherine Cowles because she's an amazing author. And I think the only thing is like with her first books in series, I find they are very info dumpy. There is a lot going on. There is a lot to take in, a lot of information to process, and I just needed a little, and it was just like a little bit of a lot. So I am going to take a little bit of a break. Now I have been working today and listening to some audiobooks. I've been listening to, I finished up the Forbidden Lust book by Missy Walker. That's getting a 4.5. I loved it. I devoured it. It was so good. It's nice and short and sweet. Leaves on a slight little cliffy, and I immediately started Forbidden Love, which is the next book in that little duet. It is a series, but these two are like a duet about the same couple, about Lord and Barrett. They are both part of like elite wealthy families in Manhattan. This has got the brother's best friend trope, and they are very good. Steamy. I wouldn't call them overly spicy, maybe like a 1 spice for me. Maybe on a slightly like reaching a 2, but I would say like a 1, comfortably a 1. I'm enjoying book 2 so far. I am really not that far into it. I'm like 32% of the way through that. And yeah, I've genuinely loved it, really enjoyed. And what else? I have started None of This Is True by Lisa Jewell, which is on my May TBR. I've gotten, again, like 30% of the way through that. My brain is like mush. It is a lot to process. It's a similar storytelling format to Big Little Lies. I would say the plot is a lot heavier, a lot bigger, a lot more complex, a lot more layers, but it is very good so far. Trying to work out what's going on. There is a lot happening. So yeah, so I need a little break. I'm gonna go on my hot girl walk at about 5 o'clock to listen to my podcast, but I am now going to start a book. I think I'm going to start, I was thinking of starting The Finisher by Runix, but I'm taking too much on by reading None of This Is True. So I think my move is to read Watch Your Mouth by Candy Steiner. You would have seen my Candy Steiner video last Thursday. If you haven't watched that, go back and watch that. I really enjoyed that. So this is the second book in the Kings of the Ice series. This one is Brother's Teammate. I've been very excited to read this, so I'm going to sit here and read this for a little while. It's like 3:20 in the afternoon, unless work pulls me away for a little bit, if I need to check in on anything. But I'm probably going to read until 5 o'clock, so not 2 hours, about an hour and a half. I can't remember what much happens in this, but we'll update. Very excited to see. You guys will see me in a lot of the time in this spot because I've got no backlighting, which is why I sit in this side of the room. Okay, friends, it is Friday night. My hair is a mess, but I'm gonna read now. I am gonna start The 7 Year Sleep. I am like 50% of the way through. I'm like 50% of the way through Meet Your Match. Not Meet Your Match. Watch Your Mouth. I'm enjoying it. It's very good. I'll talk about it when I finish it, I think, or tomorrow. I really want to start this, so I will update you with this as I go along, but I just want to start and get going because I'm so excited. This is a magical realism. Girl inherits her auntie's apartment, and it's like magical at time travels. So I think it's like giving time traveler's wife vibes. I'm gonna start reading and let you know. Okay, friends, I'm gonna finish this. I kind of got really stuck into it and then went to bed, but I have like 100 pages left, so I'm gonna sit here and finish this now. I'm really enjoying it. It is very, very sweet. I just want answers. Like, there is so much happening and I just want to know what's gonna happen. I just want like to know things. I can't really say much because it is magical realism and it is really hard to talk about, but if you like beautiful writing and you like different style romance books, this is definitely a book I would recommend picking up. So I'm gonna keep reading and I'll update you guys when I finish. I don't know if it's gonna be a 5-star. We'll see how the last 100 pages go. I'm finished, I'm done. I really enjoyed this. I think I'm gonna give it a 4.75. This is so beautifully written. It is lyrical, it is stunning, it is a beautiful book. I think it's something that a lot of people would really enjoy. Particularly if you're not like someone that likes rom-coms or like a traditional romance book, this is really beautiful. I love the way things like wrapped up. I love the messaging behind it. I think it is great. I can't say too much because obviously it is a magical realism, so it's like gonna give it away, but I wouldn't say instant connection, but it is really, really great, and it's like deals with a lot with grief, and yeah, I loved it. It's really, really good. So I highly recommend this book to anybody, but I love this. I am very excited to get to these though. Part of Your World and what is this series called? I don't even know what this series is called, but I'm very much excited to get to these soon. Go and finish Watch Your Mouth by Katie Steiner. I am loving that book. I am so hooked on it. Fantastic. Probably my favorite Katie Steiner to date. After that, I don't know what I'm going to pick up. We'll see how we go. I'll let you know how I finish with Katie Steiner, but this book is very similar to Her Greatest Mistake in terms of it's like a road trip. So this girl goes, like, fresh off a breakup, goes on a road trip with her brother's best friend slash teammate, and yeah, they're like obsessed with each other, and they just had like a declaration of love, and I loved it. It's a really great book. Honestly, it's fantastic. So I'm gonna finish it. I don't have much left. I think I have like 20% left. So I'm gonna finish it and then update you with my rating at the end. But I think it is a great Katie Steiner book. It's a great one. Probably my favorite. So you probably would have seen my Katie Steiner taste test. That wasn't as good, but this is probably my favorite Katie Steiner book to date. So that's on that. I will check in with you guys when I finish Watch Your Mouth, and then I may go straight into Learn Your Lesson. We'll see how we feel. Actually, I think that might be the move. Go straight into Learn Your Lesson. That's a single daddy trope, and I love a single daddy. That fucking fly, it's a spider killing a fly. Fascinating. Friends, happy Wednesday. Let's do a little reading update. So what have I read? Where am I up to? I've only just started vlogging now. It's Wednesday and I'm gonna vlog all the way to Sunday. It's gonna be a busy week, busy weekend. I'm currently working, so I'm just taking a little 10-minute little break just to update you guys. The weekend's gonna be busy. I'm gonna have like some jobs to do. My bridal showers next weekend, so don't know how much reading I want to get done next week. We will see, but there may be like a lot of audiobook listening this week. We will see how we go, because I have 101 things that need to be done, so we will see. But I've just finished Learn Your Lesson by Katie Steiner, and I'm giving it a 4 stars. This is a single daddy nanny romance, and she's very like inexperienced. She's not a virgin, but she's inexperienced, so they're doing like spicy lessons. I enjoyed it. The ending was sweet. I'm very excited for the next book. I'm really enjoying this Katie Steiner series. I am going to take a little break from Katie Steiner now. I was going to go straight into her other sports romance series, but I need a little break from sport, and I'm going to do some small town romance to sort of break it all up, and some billionaires actually, but I'll get into that. I'm trying to get through my physical TBR as well. So I started this yesterday, To Sir Philip with Love, from the Bridgerton series. This is Eloise's story. I wouldn't say that I'm very far into this. Actually, I don't think I'm updated. I have loaned out the audiobook from Libby, so I am a little bit further than what I have marked in that actually. Very long chapters, which is kind of annoying. I'm up to chapter 6. I have all of this done, and I've got all of this to go. This is going to be entertaining. This is probably going to be my favorite so far, because I really love Eloise's character, and there's children in this. So we have Sir Philip, who has been made a widow, and now he kind of is proposing a marriage of convenience with Eloise, because obviously she's a spinster, and so I'm assuming that they will get married. She's run away from her family to be with him. He's a little bit of a like quirky guy. The 2 children, his wife has died, and he needs help looking after his kids. His kids are very like boisterous and troublesome. Eloise is there. He's a botanist, and they're just having a good time. So yeah, not much to report. These are my favorite historical romances. This is like my current audiobook of choice, so I'll probably listen to a little bit more of that later, probably when I'm cooking dinner. Small Town Romances and Billionaires. I am going to be reading this tonight. I'm going to start this tonight, I believe, and see how far I get. She's a chunky girl, but this is Wild Love by Elsa Silva, Rose Hill. These are all single daddy romances. He is a billionaire. He is the brother of Willa from Heartless. I don't know if this is Nanny or not. I actually don't know the tropes, but I'm excited. We'll be reading that. In the meantime, I'm going to be starting another Small Town Billionaire romance, but I had previously started the Tempt Our Fate and I never ended up finishing it, so I'm going to go back into it now while I'm working just on audio. This is a Billionaire Enemies to Lovers Forced Proximity. We have Pippa in Camden. Pippa is a bakery owner in Camden, is an art professional, and he buys the property next door to her bakery, and yeah, they've been bonked so far. I know that they've bonked and they're kind of like working it out, but yeah, we'll update you guys when I'm a little bit more further through it. I think I'm like just on 50%, so I'll update you when I get to the 50% mark, because I'm probably going to start from where I left off, because I do remember what happened. That Singleton's writing is like permanently etched in my brain, so we'll update you at the 50% mark. Many hours later, I have read more of this. I am this far into it. I'm enjoying it. No major critiques. I think these books are just a little bit too long. Probably don't need to be, but it's okay. It's a solid read. I am also almost finished Tempt Our Fate. I have like not long left, like maybe 20%. So I'm gonna go shower and then finish that, and I'll tell you how I'm feeling about. I'll update you on like how I finished lots of Tempt Our Fate in the morning, but I'm really enjoying it. The dirty mouth on this man is elite dirty mouth. So good. I love the little glimpses of Cade and his love for Marigold. It's a great book. If you're wanting a man that's just like dirtiest mouth and like if you like degradation, is fantastic. There is not a lot to it other than the spice, but it's still a 5-star book, so no critiques. But yeah, I'll tell you how I'm feeling in the morning. I'm gonna go shower. Yeah, this is a very, very short update because I'm just kind of tired and I want to get into bed in my pajamas. Okay, this is not my best angle. I am putting together my lunch and I'm here to update. I had some work to do this morning, so that's why I'm only coming in now. I'm just gonna have some baked oats. I definitely undercooked that. Anyway, so I literally just finished To Sir Philip with Love. I'm gonna give it like a 3.5 stars, maybe a 3. The Julia Quinn series doesn't have the same charm as other historical romances that I much prefer. The show is great though. The show just has that charm because the women are just so much more robust. Eloise is robust, but it's just like not the same. Cute, it was nice. I liked it more than book 2 and 4. 3 and 1 are my favorites so far. I'm very excited for the next one though. Happy with that. Last night I ended up starting One and Only by Carla Sorensen. This is a like fake, I'm gonna call it a marriage of convenience. It says like fake marriage, but I'm gonna call it a marriage of convenience between this girl's brother's teammate on the NFL team. He has custody of his daughter for 12 months and he wants to like make sure that he maintains custody and his ex-wife doesn't really get too worried. He's like, okay, let's get fake married. Her dad is dying, so she wants her dad to walk her down the aisle before he dies, so that's why she wants the fake marriage. So it's mutually beneficial. The daughter is like quite shy and timid and reserved, so they're all sort of like working to getting her into a better space. It's very sweet, it's very charming. I enjoy Carla Sorensen's writing. She has like really nice characters to read about. I like the plot, I like the premise. I think genuinely it's really nice. It's very good. I don't really know how to describe it. I've like smashed through it. I'm like half of the way through the ebook so far. I'm reading on my Kindle. I am about to eat and read some more, but yeah, great read, no qualms. It's just fun. So I'm gonna eat my breakfast and then update you guys. Eat my lunch, my breakfast for lunch. I didn't have a huge appetite this morning and I kind of just felt like a toasty, so I had a toasty for breakfast. So that's why I'm having my oats now. Oh, okay friends, it is late. Later, I've just been on FaceTime with Taylor for the last like 2.5 hours because long distance bestie things. Anyway, we were just like hanging out, just talking. Anyway, so I did finish this a little while ago, but this died and then I had to charge it. But anyway, so I finished One and Only. I'm gonna give it like a 3.5 stars. It was good, it was enjoyable. The chemistry just wasn't super high for me. Something was just like a little bit lacking, but I enjoyed it. I loved the little girl. I think there was just a little bit of depth lacking, but I think that's just maybe this book, I don't know. I'm definitely going to continue with this series. I definitely really enjoy this family. I had a good time reading it. Honestly, like I don't have like a complaint about it. There was just a little, like, it was very surface level of a book. That's just how I feel about it. But I have started the big one. I've started Wild Love. I am like 100 pages into this. Quite a few annotations already. Very funny, very enjoyable. This is a single dad, billionaire romance brother's best friend. We have Ford who's opening up his own like record company. He's like a Nepo baby and he's a single dad, but not in the way that you would think. So I'm not going to say too much about it because it's something that I didn't know about it going into it. So I don't want you guys to know about it going into it. So that's on that. And then there's Rosie, and Rosie is his best friend's sister. He's always had a crush on her, but she could not stand him. She loses her job, comes back home and hits up Ford for a job, and they're going to work together. And it's been great so far. I'm cackling. I'm loving this. It's not as good as, it doesn't have the same charm as Chestnut Springs at the moment, but I still am enjoying it. It's still going to be at least a 4-star book for me, but we'll see. Like, there's still a lot of book left to go. I'm going to keep reading. I'll update you. I've read probably about a third of it, so I'll update you at the next third or so. Yeah, I'm curious to see what the conflict is going to be. And the major plot point. Enjoying all the characters being introduced. That being said, I didn't love Flawless, which was the first in the series, as much as the rest. So I think for me, like, first in the series are never as good. So the same thing happened, like, that happened with this. The first in the series was not as good. That happened with Whispers of You from Catherine Cowles. It happened with Fragile Sanctuary with Catherine Cowles. I think the first one, because there's a lot of setup, they don't hit the same. And then once you get to the second and so on, the authors have a lot more fun trying to, like, with the books because they're not having to establish the world. So that's my thought for tonight. So I can hopefully finish this tonight. It is only 9 o'clock. We'll see how we go. One more time I feel like I go to sleep, but I'm going to, I want to kind of just sit here and binge this for the rest of the night. So TBD. I am just over halfway through Wild Love. We've had one sort of spicy scene. Still very funny, still really enjoying it. Willa showed up, which I love. I love Willa, my whole heart and soul. This is great. Still probably a 4-star book. It's 10 o'clock and I want to lie down in bed. So I'm going to switch over to reading on my Kindle, but I'm reading on my Kindle something different for a separate vlog, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, I'm gonna finish this tomorrow. I really thought I was gonna finish it tonight, but I just want to lie down, so I'll finish this tomorrow morning. I have eaten breakfast. I'm finally having my coffee for the day though, and it's lunchtime. It's well and truly lunchtime. I have an appointment in about 3 hours. Actually less than 3 hours. It's at 3:05. So, but what I'm getting is another skin peel because my skin is slowly getting better. I just got to deal with this like redness on my chin, and they always sort of linger in these, like, just here. So yeah, going for that today. But yeah, I did finish Wild Love this morning and I'm sticking to a 5-star. This is a great book. I did enjoy it. However, I feel like first in series always a little bit there's just like a little bit lacking, and I think it's just because she's like fleshing out the world, fleshing out these characters, all the side characters. There's a lot of like teasing going on in this book. I did really enjoy it. I think there was just like a little bit of less chemistry in this. But I liked it. There was minimal plot, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but it just sort of didn't keep me hooked, even though I read it really, really fast. I just think that Elsa Silver's writing is very entertaining and easy to read. There's a lot of really, really funny moments, which is always great to have. But yeah, solid 4-star read. I would recommend. So I'm getting a little bit of break from this vlog now because I'm reading another vlog so stay tuned for that coming. But I am going to be reading Magnolia Park's The Long Way Home later tonight after my appointment. I should finish the book that I'm reading on my Kindle currently before my appointment, and then I can like literally I'm going to turn off all devices and just read Magnolia Park's. And I'm super excited. I'm nervous. I'm hoping it's a one sitting, but it is very long. So get back by 4 to 10 if I can get it done in 6 hours. I'm so freaking nervous. Time to read Magnolia Park's Into the Dark. I'm fucking stressed. I'm so stressed. It's gone dark and moody outside, which is like the perfect reading vibe. I could vomit. I have a Magnolia Parks BJ playlist playing right now. This is my current song of choice. Let's go. Stay tuned for updates. 166 pages through Magnolia Parks Into the Dark. So I've read that much. Still got a long way to go, and it is 7:40 at night. So still got many hours that I can keep reading. I took a little break, had some dinner. I've marked like 2 chapters that I should film my reaction to, according to Miss Amy. So yeah, it definitely is going to be a very slow moving book. Is it going to be a 5-star? I'm not sure. I really love it, but like I'm just like not sure yet. Apparently like it's not too like emotional. Like it is emotional, but it's not too like jaw-droppingly crazy. So we will see. Magnolia, my heart absolutely breaks for Magnolia in this book. And my heart really breaks for BJ as well, because BJ and someone had a very special connection. And now my heart is broken. But yeah, I think my face has slowly gotten less red, which is nice. Every time. It scares me every time. Yeah, I'm gonna keep reading. I'll update you in about another 150 pages when I get to about 300, which will be about about halfway through. I'm in my bedroom. I'm gonna go have a shower shortly, but I'm this far. Very slow moving. Something just happened. Not impressed with BJ, but I also feel his pain. So I don't know. It's like we're really dragging at this point. We're almost at a chapter where I should be filming my reaction. But far out. Can we just like keep moving? I just wanted to pick up the pace because it's so long and I haven't read a book this long. Like it's almost 800 pages, I think. 708. It's a lot of fucking pages. I'm not used to reading a book that long. So I still have 400 pages to read. So yeah, but I'm feeling awake. Like it is like, what time did I say it was? It's 9:30. I could finish it by midnight. Can I make it to midnight is the question. I'm gonna go have a shower and get into bed. And then I will be with you when I'm reading chapter 43, because that is very soon. So that's what's gonna happen. My poor Julian baby. Why is he I just hope he reads a really good love story. My sweet baby angel. Friends, it is really late. I'm up to here. I have up to chapter 65, page 535. So I have 150 pages left. I cannot keep my eyes open anymore. I'm gonna sleep. Very slow moving. I feel like a lot could have been cut out so far, but I will update my thoughts when I finish this in the morning. Hello?
Where are you?
Here.
Oh, back. Here's your list.
Thank you.
Hey.
Okay, so my face doesn't match my neck. Sorry, but not sorry. I have finished The Beast. I have finished. Now, is it a 5-star? Unfortunately not. I felt like it was a little bit too long. Maybe 100 pages. And I think that's a common critique that I have with a lot of books. Not like just long books, but all the time like 100 pages can easily be cut out of any book. This just like dragged a tiny little bit, just 100 pages, just 100 pages. It is a 4-star though. It is most definitely a 4-star. The ending was beautiful. I loved wrapping up their story, but I am very excited to see what's happening with Daisy and Christian now. That I am so excited to see, and I really want to see what happens with beautiful Julian. That's what I really want to know. So that's the end. I'm going to go edit this vlog now. Tell me what you guys have read over the past few weeks. This reading vlog took me forever to put out because I've been so fucking busy. But yeah, comment below your recent reads or what your favourite's been so far this year. And like and subscribe because there's some fun videos coming in the next 2 weeks that I have been so excited to share with you guys. So yeah, I'll see you guys in my next reading vlog. Bye guys.